Good morning, my dear children. Today we are going to discuss the last part of the lesson, the Blue Jackal. Did you remember that where we stopped the lesson? Yes, of course. All the animals in the forest accepted the Blue Jackal as their new king. And today we have to read the last page of this lesson. Okay, are you ready for that? Take your textbook, page number 15. This page. Okay. As the new king, I need your help, the jackal said. Who will be my prime minister? As the new king, I need your help, the jackal said. Who will be my prime minister? So the jackal, the new king, the blue jackal, said that he needed help. What is the help? Yes, he wanted a prime minister. Okay, then he asked to all the animals, who will be my prime minister? The lion, said the animals. Then all the animals said that the lion. Who? The lion. So the lion became the prime minister. The tiger became the head of the army. The elephant stood guard at the mouth of the cave, and the hyena kept watch at night. So the lion became the prime minister, the tiger became the head of the army, the elephant stood guard at the mouth of the cave, and the hyena kept watch at night. The jackal had nothing to worry about. He had all that he wanted. So the lion became the prime minister. All the animals agreed that the lion became the prime minister. And the tiger became the head of the army. Army head. Who became the head of the army? The tiger became the head of the army. And the elephant stood guard at the mouth of the cave. What is the duty of the elephant? To guard at the mouth of the cave. And the hyena kept watch at night. So hyena is an animal, it's a kind of an wild fierce wild animal. And he watch at night. Okay, what is the duty of hyena? So watch at night. രാത്രിയിൽ നോക്കുക, ചുറ്റും നോക്കുക എന്നുള്ളതാണ് ഹൈനയുടെ ഡ്യൂട്ടി. The jackal had nothing to worry about because he had all that he wanted. So the jackal had nothing to worry about. So the jackal had nothing to worry. Now he had all he wanted. However, late one night, a pack of jackals started howling. They were so close to the new king's cave that the blue jackal forgot himself and began to howl too. However, late one night, a pack of jackals started howling. What's happening? Yes, it's one night. The late one night, a pack of jackals. What is pack of jackals? Group of jackals. Group of jackals started to howling. It's howling. Howling means a long sound. Long, loud sound making by the fox or jackal. Jackal sound. We studied in the previous classes the sounds of animals. Different sounds of the animals. We studied that. So, the howling means the jackal sound. So one late night, a group of jackals started to howl. They make the sound. Were in the close to the new king's cave. So they make the sounds to close to the new king's cave. That the blue jackal forgot himself and began to howl too. We know that the blue jackal is a common jackal. We know that, but all the animals didn't know the blue jackal. He's a common jackal. Other animals they did not know that. Okay, so the blue jackal forgot himself. He forgot. Now he is a new king. He forgot that the thing, and he also began to howl. He also began to make that sound, howling sound. Okay. The other animals looked at their new king in surprise. He was no king, only a common jackal. They were angry and drove him out of the forest. So the other animals looked at their new king in surprise. So the blue jackal started to howling. He forgot that he's a new king, and he started to howling. That time what happened? Other animals also heard that sound, the sound of howling, and they were in surprise. He was no king. It's only a common jackal. So they also recognized that it's not a new king. It's only a common jackal. They recognized that. They were angry. The animals were angry, and they drove him out of the forest. So the animals were angry and they drove the jackal out of the forest. What drove? ഓടിക്കുക. കാട്ടിൽ നിന്ന് തന്നെ ഓടിച്ചു അവനെ. അവർക്ക് അത്രയും ദേഷ്യം വന്നവരെ പറ്റിച്ചു. അതിലവർക്ക് ദേഷ്യം വന്നവരെ they drove him out of the forest. So this is the story of the blue jackal. Do you understood? Okay, once again I recollect the story. Okay, so there lived a lazy jackal. Late one night he felt hungry and he wanted to went to the town, and there he heard a loud voice. It's a barking sound of the dogs, and he feared, and he got a shelter in the weaver's house. In the weaver's house, he entered the weaver's house. There he saw a big tub, and he jumped into the tub and hid himself. That time the dogs followed him and sniffed at the tub, but they did not saw the blue jackal. So the dogs came back, and the blue jackal also came back to the forest. There he noticed that all the friends were ran away from him. What happened for him? Yes, his color is changed. Now it's not only the brown, it's a blue color. He remembered that it happens in the weaver's house. He jumped into the tub. That time the tub contains the color, the dye. So contains dye, and that dye makes the color change. Okay, and he got an idea, and he announced that one morning he announced that he was the new king. He appointed as the new king, and all the animals were shocked at the news, and they agreed that the new king as their new king, the blue jackal as their new king. Okay, and then this happens here. What happened? He forgot one night. He forgot himself. He heard the howling sound of other jackals. He also made that sound. That time he forgot himself as a new king, and he also howling, and the animals recognized that it's not a common it's not a king, it's only a common jackal, and they were angry and they drove him out of the forest. This is the story. I hope that all of you enjoyed the story very well and understood the story very well. Okay, my dear children, you have to read the lesson very carefully, and also remind that please take care of your health. Okay, now we know that the COVID cases are increasing, so be careful for that. and we always keep social distancing, keep, and don't go the outside areas, keep. Be careful and save your health. Okay. Thank you, my dear children. Thank you all.